Crap, 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 crap.
Surprise!
I love this. The dummies really is my friend. Oh jeez.
Yeah. Did I forget my
Hold
coffee?
still.
No, I had my 2 cups. So I'm just having a lazy day.
That's all you got? Yeah, you know what? I've been waiting for a long time now.
Fun fact, I think the Big Daddy sound is actually a variation of a whale's call.
Ah, interesting.
Atlas is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend of Atlas.
I need to pay more attention to some of the details I've missed in this game. Never ask, is that all you got, dude?
Thank you for taking care of these guys for me.
Basically, in Bioshock, electricity is my favorite type of attack. Yeah, I like it too.
Oh crap.
I also like the telekinesis one.
Great, gotta do this crap all over again. Alright, so where...
Admittedly, the freeze ray saved my butt probably more often than the rest. Freeze ray! Freeze ray!
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
Oh, okay, where's the little sister? Okay, okay, so I got in here. Now I gotta book it to get to the other side. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Royce, I believe.
Come on, pick up. And... Come on, hop! There we go.
You know, I just realized the Grand Tour also made a game that I'm interested in.
Uh-huh.
And also they released the new season. I should check it out.
Nice.
Now, where is that little sister?
How bad could it possibly be?
I hear. Oh, there you are.
This one's right.
I need. There we go. Oh, thank you for following. Come on. Almost got it. Hurry, 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 hurry. Come on. One more. There we go. All right, 2 down.
Yay!
There we go. Okay. 2 down, 1 more to go.
Huzzah!
No friends here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Actually, can I take your picture? Let's see. Yes, I can. Aha.
Picture time.
Okay, small increases to max health and Eve. Just keep taking your picture. Okay, so...
Any typical bad guy cliches you guys feel might be overused a lot?
Monologues.
What? What's that, babe?
Nothing. The question is, like, any typical bad guy cliches you feel are we used? I say monologues.
Bad guy cliche. Bad guy cliche.
I feel like if there's a villain who unironically thinks he is
Sad
evil,
backstory that isn't so sad.
then
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's because I'm used to so many people doing this thing of like poor writing, strawmanning, or propaganda, where, yeah, of course you have it there, because you don't have a good story. So of course the enemy is a straw man who thinks he's evil. No, I prefer depth now.
I prefer depth too, but I think I can agree that I am kind of getting tired of the sad bad guy backstory.
Yep, you're not
I
the
mean,
only one.
sure, but realistically, no one actually goes out thinking that they're a bad guy.
Yeah, I know. But
They're still motivated by something.
yeah, motivated by something, but does it have to be so over the top, tragically sad that makes them become bad?
Maybe.
Like I remember you showed me that that anime, Psychopaths.
Yeah.
That was a really good villain, and he didn't have a horribly tragic backstory. But I mean, it wasn't like, oh, his entire family was killed or some dumb shit like that. No, he was just different.
Yeah, for the most part.
But not like different that he was being bullied. Different from normal society, and
Yeah, like the legal system of society
yeah,
dictates that no matter what he does, he's always innocent.
Yeah.
Because of how his brain is wired.
yeah.
Ah.
See, that wasn't an over the top cliche tragic backstory. It did have. You could say it is tragic in its own right because he was so vastly different that society didn't even acknowledge him. But you know what I mean? It wasn't like the cliche, oh, my family was killed, tragic story, so I'm gonna be the bad guy because this government was responsible. That shit.
Well, even then, there's still the... They typically still tend to be like the hero, like Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Technically speaking, you could say he was a tragic backstory villain, but what I liked about him in Infinity War was that, again, he doesn't think he's evil. Yeah, I see it. He doesn't, like, run around thinking that he's evil, but he has a lot of tragedy behind it.
Yeah, and I remember like his story was that his planet was overpopulated, and his suggestion to fix it was frowned upon, and then as a result, his planet died.
So, like, what would happen if, like, in... oh, crap, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. In... I want to say it's in one of the, like, Superman backstories, like, if they actually attempted to fix Krypton, but it just backfired anyway.
Yeah, isn't it? It's almost like a rule. Like, I forget who populates this list, but there's like 4 people in comics who can never be revived. One of them is Uncle Ben, by the way. The other is Batman's parents. And there are just some things in fiction that you'll never be able to do. Like, the Doctor will never be able to save Gallifrey.
I see.
That's just...
Yeah.
Or like,
It's a good start. Now you go to find
like it's not an official rule, but you kind of know in your head that if they're going to propose that, it's going to fail tragically.
So now I gotta find a bodysuit, found the helmet. Oh man, this is a weird, wonky-ass perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this was listed as one of the most underwhelming things for what they were proposing. Nothing's really different about you, you're just kind of have this cool perspective, and you got, yeah, this is about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is about it. I was like, cool, am I gonna get like in a giant robotic bodysuit or something? No, you just got a helmet on and...
Well, to be a big daddy, you have to have your skin grafted into the suit.
Oof.
So it's not reversible.
Yeah. Which is why we're just trying to find the bodysuit.
And that weird stinking pheromone that
Yeah.
makes little sisters recognize you as a big daddy.
Oof.
Which means I still have... Oh, okay, they're the bodysuits.
This is where you find bodysuit.
Okay, so let me just get to... You. No, I need... There. Why am I going that way? Screw it. I need a piece that goes to the right... Come on. Where is it? There's it. Okay, there we go.
This pipe is connected to that pipe. This pipe is connected to that pipe.
Fine on that. Still to anti-personnel rounds I need. Fuck, I need.
The men all complain about the virility.
Okay, so I got. Oh.
Look around you. There's nothing to see. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. And you and the crowd is just ghosts. Just a matter of time till you realize it.
I need. Where are you?
Enough with the whale moans, dang it. Well, it lets you know they're here. They're here.
Oh. I need. Where is. There it is. Target dummy. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh, look, I found another power station.
Ah, okay.
Alright, whatever. Spies!
Where do you think you're going? You need to become a big daddy before you are able to draw out the little ones.
Yeah, I know. What do you think I'm trying to go, Tenenbaum?
A dramatic roar is a little overused these days.
Also, this is underwater.
Yeah,
Like, it makes everything is nautically themed.
yeah.
And the apex, like, thing in the ocean, the biggest thing to most people is a whale. And it's impossibly bigger than, like, a puny little lion.
And unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of animals that can make noises underwater.
Oh. Give me a sec.
I mean, would you want him to sound more like a dolphin? Oh man, that would get annoying real fast.
Yep, kinda. Anyway, just don't mind me. Just still hacking some stuff so I can get through, because apparently I miss a lot of stuff.
Well, what did a metasaur sound like? We'll never know. They're extinct.
Yep.
And odds are they probably sounded like a whale. So, yeah.
If they even made a noise at all.
Yeah.
Because in that deep in water, it's kind of difficult.
Yep. Okay, so that's clear, that's clear. What the heck was that? Oh. That's the target dummy.
Jurassic World is a Hollywood is a Universal Hollywood movie. It's not real.
My argument is legit. I saw it in a movie.
I saw it in a movie once.
That's Hollywood for you. Apparently, even the Mesosaur in that movie was exaggerated to be much bigger than it really was in the real world. It's not that big. It was big in real life, don't get me wrong. It wasn't that big. It wasn't a kaiju size.
That would be cool if it was kaiju sized.
Oh, freaking terrifying if it were, yeah.
Alright.
And heck, even Megalodon was a terrifying size for sure.
The funny part is if you took any of these dinosaurs or species and put them in the modern day Earth climate, the levels of oxygen were drastically different. And I'm not talking about global warming or something. When that meteor collided with Earth, it did change the constitution of the atmosphere a little bit. So there was like a massive amount more oxygen, and then 65 million years ago that changed, and so
So now
even if you went back to them, even if you went back millions of years,
yeah.
there would not be enough oxygen in the atmosphere for a dinosaur to breathe. They would suffocate.
Yeah. Big animals need more oxygen.
What am I supposed to?
Also, planetary constitution changes when struck with space objects.
The parasite hates three things.
I like that in some documentaries that there was this one documentary with a British guy. I know that does not narrow it down.
David Attenborough?
Huh?
The quintessential British narrator is David Attenborough.
Well, no, but he was actually it was a fictional documentary setup of a guy traveling back in time to the prehistoric years, and they were using CGI walk with dinosaurs type of stuff.
Oh, they're not too big for the atmosphere. There's no longer enough oxygen in the atmosphere.
Yeah, so, but when he went back in time, he actually pointed this out.
Yeah.
So he actually did have an oxygen gas tank on his back and would have to pause the
Behold,
take.
I have summoned a T-Rex, and the moment you do, it convulses and dies.
He's like, he has traveled so far back in time that he actually had to have a gas tank and gas mask with him, and had to explain to the viewers watching him that the atmosphere is vastly different to the present day, that I have to have a gas mask to breathe.
Big daddy boots need to be shipped here, not a damn it diaper. What kind of idiot is Ryan hiring nowadays? This kind of bullshit never happened.
Yep, they were just simply too big, and Megalodon doesn't exist today because the water is too warm. Supposedly, according to scientists.
Well, there's another thing too. They need a lot to be sustained.
They had to eat a lot to be sustained. They suspect their prey got faster and more intelligent.
Yep, that's possibility.
Yeah.
Well, Godzilla's a movie character, and if you ask me, he's a... I know this is gonna sound so pretentious. He's a childish response to the nihilism of the Cold War. Like, Russia and the US more or less embraced it, which is why you got some really cool and often very dark nuclear apocalypse stories. Godzilla is almost like a regression in hopes that, oh, we made this terrible thing, wouldn't it be cool if we still had nature to look up to? But it's essentially just a childish response to Nietzsche's death of God, God being nature in this case. Nature was already
Hacking
dead.
turrets automatically succeeds.
I mean, watch my Godzilla review of Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Fiora will just break it down how these creatures just simply cannot exist. King Ghidorah, who was frozen in ice, should have died when being thawed out, because normally animals do not survive being iced.
Also, his body constitution would be substantially weaker.
Yeah.
You probably could have punched through him.
Yeah, and before somebody starts telling me, well, he's an alien, he's not from this planet, that he still breathes in our atmosphere.
He's still a carbon-oxygen-based life form.
Yeah,
Yep.
so...
There is
Case
no
the-
alien physiology there.
Case denied, this is moving magic, guys. Animals like this just physically cannot exist.